Welcome to another lesson of Expand Your Vocabulary series. Today, we're going to explore 8 words: bitter, blanket, blind, barely, bond, bias, bid, and burn. So, let's start. Starting off with bitter, a word that can describe more than just a taste. As an adjective, bitter often refers to a sharp, pungent flavor that hits the back of your tongue. However, it can also describe a feeling of intense hostility or resentment. For instance, one might feel bitter after a harsh breakup or a severe disappointment. Furthermore, bitter can describe a situation that is hard to accept or endure, such as a bitter defeat or a bitter truth. Moving on to blanket, most commonly known as a noun. A blanket is a piece of soft material that keeps us warm, especially during a cold night. But did you know that blanket can also be used as a verb? When we use blanket as a verb, it means to cover something completely. Much like how a blanket covers you when you're sleeping. For example, a thick layer of snow can blanket a town, or silence can blanket a room. Next up is blind. As an adjective, blind is used to describe the inability to see. But when used as a verb, blind means to make unable to see or understand. For example, love can sometimes blind us to the flaws of the ones we care about, or bias can blind us to the truth. So, you see, these common words can have quite different meanings. Now we move on to barely, bun, and bias. Let's start with barely. It's an adverb that indicates something is just sufficient or only just achieved. For instance, you might say, I barely made it to the bus stop in time, implying you made it, but only just. Next we have bond. As a noun, it refers to a connection or tie that binds people together, like the bond between friends. However, when we use bond as a verb, it means to develop a close connection with someone or something. You might bond with your classmates over a shared project, for example. Lastly, we have a bias. As a noun, bias refers to a prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group compared with another. When used as a verb, bias means to cause to have or show this prejudice. These words are not as straightforward as they may seem, are they? Finally, let's talk about bid and burn. Bid can be a verb meaning to offer a certain amount in a situation, like an auction. Alternatively, it can also mean to say goodbye, as in bidding someone farewell. Moving on to burn, it's a verb typically used to describe something on fire. Yet, it can also signify feeling a strong emotion or desire, like burning with curiosity or passion. These words, bid and burn, can certainly ignite different thoughts, can't they? That's all for now. If you like this video, visit my channel again for other vocabulary lessons and more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you again. Bye.